it's Kimmy the Gadget Goddess, and today I have for you the Xiaomi Mix Flip. Said I wasn't getting any more flips, but when I saw what Xiaomi was putting in their first gen flip, I said I gotta give it a try. This is a 12 gigabytes of RAM, 256 gigabytes of storage variant, and I am ready to get in this bad boy, so let's go. So I decided to stop right there because I didn't say anything else about this phone other than I got the 12 gig 256 variant. Didn't tell you that I got the Nylon fiber variant. So it's pretty hard to find online. Most of the ones I saw were either white, black, or lavender. So yeah. That is actually nylon fiber. Little Xiaomi branding there. 67 watt charging cable. Charging cord. What I'm more or less interested in, because I've seen unboxings of this phone, but I haven't seen the unboxing of this phone, this variant. So I saw the cases for the black, the white, the lavender. We got juice there. This back in here. Now, what kind of case did they set this phone up with? Because it's a beautiful phone, and I bet you they gave it the same case they gave the lavender. Which I want to bet. Oh, no, they gave it a pattern case. So it's not just a regular lavender, even though it is pretty much, but it does have texture. It is a hard case. And it does have the adhesive strips on the inside to hold it on. Got a little something coming, but until that gets here, you know, we're not gonna rock this case with nothing on it. I know people are curious to see how this is gonna hold up. I am too. But I want it what I want it. Telling you that the SIM card's at the bottom. And of course, SIM ejection tool is right there. Put this back in here and get to moving on. So for some background, I ordered this from CashApp. I looked at it at a couple other places, but I couldn't find the color I wanted, and CashApp had it, and it was the cheapest I've seen it online. They load the Play Store on for you. I use T-Mobile. I always get this question, along with Mint Mobile. This is gonna go on that SIM. I also have Visible, but this isn't gonna work on a Visible SIM. Go around the outside of this phone. SIM ejection tool, you knew it was at the bottom because I just told you a minute ago. You have speakers, microphones, charging port, and look at there. You see that little hole there? That is also a speaker. So you can take calls on this with the phone closed without a Bluetooth. The phone could be used either way, this way or that way. Now it's unlocked. You see it has a widget here, which you can change. And then multiple apps can be put on this outer screen. Two 50 megapixel cameras out here on the outer display. Telephoto, no wide angle on this outer shooter. And on the inside, I don't speak in specs, so I don't remember what the specs are for the selfie camera. But I will put them right here on your screen so you will know. So unlike my usual, I don't have screen protectors and whatnot. I'm waiting for those to come in. You know, I'm going matte on everything. The way this is set up on the inside, I'm not removing the screen protector. You know, I do that every now and again as well. I'm gonna leave that be. I'm gonna layer it. I do that a lot more on my imports than I do on my domestics, because I tend to leave my imported devices alone because typically they have a protective film on the inside. So if you remove those, you're really removing some of your protection. Whereas most of the domestic phones, your Samsungs, Pixel, I didn't. It had the protective film as well. But a lot of my Samsungs, the flips, the folds, it's a regular, just like the Moto. it typically has a regular screen protector. You can usually look at it when the screen is off, and if it has a purplish kind of tint to it, which you can only really see in the light, it's more of a protective film than anything else. I just don't like the way it's all glary and I can like see my reflection in this. So I go matte. It doesn't hold the fingerprints. And yeah, I'm just waiting for that to come in. Size wise, it's, you know, it's a flip. It's supposed to be the biggest outer screen, but it's probably just because it goes edge to edge. It is curved on the edges. I can see it curve over the side, waterfall like. The flash is built into that camera there. And the fingerprint scanner is built into the power button. It's not in the screen like, say, my Vivo, which height-wise, this is just as tall as my Vivo. Kudos to them. So yeah, if I put a case on this one, they'd probably be about the same. But that's just what it unfolded. So it's not a super thick phone. Flip-wise, you know, they're not really thin as some of the other foldables. Let's take this off. So now that I take that off, you see these this fold is much thinner than the flip. Battery wise, this is a monster. Now the Vivo can hold its own battery wise. It is a pretty large battery, but this Xiaomi's battery is almost as big as my OnePlus Open battery. So I imagine for me, whereas out of the Xiaomi, the Vivo, I'm getting 2 days, I might be able to pull 3 out of this one because smaller screen, bigger battery, it's gonna last longer, right? Right, but we'll see. If you have any questions, you can leave them below. I can tell you there's no wireless charging on this bad boy, which is fine with me. When you get 67 watts charging wise, I don't need a wireless charger. And if I got the battery life that I have on, you know, say my Vivo or my OnePlus Open, then I definitely don't see a need for wireless charging on this bad boy. Give me some time, get everything set up, get some accessories in, and I'll be back to holler at you probably, what, next week? Yeah, let me get a weekend. All right, and I'll let you know if this has been good to me or I'm ready to hang up the folds again or the flips again. I'm only going back to the smaller form factor because the larger form factor is just that, it's large. I'm currently carrying the Vivo, the Oppo Find N2, and the Apple 13 Pro Max. I've been running RCS on it and testing it out and putting it through the move. So we might be back in an Apple device when the 16 drops. We'll see. You know, just exploring different outlets. It's been a while since I used anything Apple for a phone. So it's an interesting experience, I'll tell you. It's like starting over again. This is your girl, Kimmy. I'd like to thank you for stopping by and checking out my video on the Xiaomi Mix Flip. Leave me questions, comments below, and I appreciate you coming by. I'd like to thank you for your time, because time is money. I'd like to check you out on my next video, whether it's covering this device or something else that I've managed to pick up, because yeah, I got a couple of surprises waiting for y'all. Until then, I will